What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new album from the band Undergang, entitled Aldrig livet. This is released on Dark Descent Records, Saco Un Ojo. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Copenhagen, Denmark, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very traditional, doomy, violent style of death metal. Yeah. Ever since I first heard this band's second album all the way back in 2012 with Tildoden og Skiller, I immediately fell in love with this band's approach to death metal. Their artwork, their imagery, their musicianship, just their complete dedication to death metal in terms of music, in terms of crazy over-the-top lyrics. This band had all the goods, and I was here for it. And getting further into Undergang's body of work, I've come to love and appreciate what this band has done, not only with their debut album, In Hentent af Doden, to the epic Doden Lager Alisar, to the last time we had heard something from them in 2017 with Misanthropology. This band has many, many different facets and layers to their style of death metal, but they make it all their own. The production quality, the super guttural vocals, the riffs, the buzzsaw-like tone that you hear in the production, it just makes for a distinctive and crazy sort of sound. But now moving into 2020, we have the fifth full-length from Undergang entitled Aldrig livet, which, if I'm not mistaken, loosely translates to Never in My Life. When I saw the album cover art, I immediately was excited, and I was very much looking forward to seeing how things were going to go about this time around. It's 10 tracks, and it clocks in at around 35 minutes in length, and pretty much this is a continuation of the sound and variations that they were working with Misanthropology, although I do feel that things are a little bit more wilder and over the top this time around. I definitely think Undergang is at their best when they make these short, sweet, and to-the-point records. And with Aldrig livet, I definitely feel like they've outdid themselves this time. I think this is a way, way better album than Misanthropology, and I definitely think if you're into anything Undergang has ever put out, you're going to absolutely adore this album to death. I mean, starting off with the opening intro, the opening 1-2 punch of Prefluidium and immediate bacterial autoignition. By the way, I might butcher some of these names, so I had to get some English translation work done, so I got to give a good shout out to my good friend from Denmark, Kevin Losa, for helping me out with helping me reconfigure some of these song titles into English translations, so I appreciate your help for that. So I may go in between the names of the songs both in English and in Danish, so I apologize for that. But anyway, the first two songs are some of the shortest this album has, and they are a really, really strong way to get this album up and running and started. And it has all the mixtures of everything you would expect out of Undergang to appear on this record. The drum sounds, the riffs, the vocals, the energy, the grossness of things. It's just super over the top, and I love that 1-2 punch of these opening moments of the album. But the rest of this album is just jam-packed with sensational guitar playing and wonderful guitar performances. The riffs throughout this entire album are just so punishing and pummeling. It sounds really, really good. Hearing songs like Dried Corpse and Involuntary Donation of Vital Organs, it's just super crazy stuff. And yeah, just some seriously wonderful riffs to be heard throughout this entire album. The soloing on here sounds really good. I mean, I definitely feel a little bit of that Autopsy vibe and essence going forward with these crazy, wild, and manic solos. They sound really good, but the whole riffs that appear throughout this entire record are just so damn awesome. The bass work on here is very good too, very clear, very audible, a lot of punch, a lot of energy, a lot of greatness going on here to definitely balance out the riffs that appear throughout this album. That's what makes an album like Aldrig livet sound so damn good, is this mixture of really great guitar playing and really audible bass. The drumming on here is sensational. I love this drum performance a lot. A lot of blast beats, a lot of transitions into more slower, doomier sort of elements, but the death metal energy stays put throughout, and I definitely feel this drum performance is worth listening to. Love the snare tone, love the blasts, love the energy, love the creativity. I think on the track Menneskeader, Human Eater, if I'm not mistaken, the drumming on that track is just very catchy. I love how everything sounds on that drum performance. It's really, really entertaining. And when it comes to the vocals, of course, David's vocals are just so sick. I mean, he does more than just great vocal work and guitar playing. I believe he does the artwork for this band too, which makes Undergang that much more special, is him creating these really vivid, gross, nasty artwork pieces. And I say nasty in the nicest way possible, because just the visions that he comes up with and creates for this artwork is just so awesome. But hearing him do the vocal stylings that he does, it's just so awesome. He has such a distinctive and memorable voice. His vocal deliveries are just so awesome. Very vomitous, very ugly, gross sounding guttural vocals. It just sounds awesome. Just hearing that deep guttural roar coming from him just makes your skin crawl, but it makes you entertained too, and it makes you want to pay attention to every single thing that's going on here. Whether or not it makes your stomach turn, considering the violent content this band comes up with in terms of the songs and the lyrics, will be up to you. But if you have a strong enough stomach, I think you're going to get a great time out of this vocal performance here. It is very, very entertaining. So overall, this is another top quality Undergang record, and if you're a fan of anything this band has done, I would highly recommend that you check this one out. This is scheduled to be released on December the 4th of this year, so I will leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you some links to, I believe there's a music video for the song Menneskeader. I'll also leave you links to the Dark Descent Bandcamp page and to the Dark Descent store, where you can purchase physical copies. I believe it is currently available as a CD and 12-inch vinyl. I'm pretty sure the CD is still available. Vinyl, I'm not too sure about. I know the records fly by pretty quickly, but I'm pretty sure it'll stay in print somehow, some way, because Undergang is a very much in-demand sort of death metal band, so keeping their music in print is a very big deal. But yeah, fantastic Undergang album, one of their best to date. If I had to think of any personal favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say the first two tracks of this album, Indeterate, Indecent Handling of Corpses, which is track number 6. The title track is really good too. And Rot Dot Cod, Red Dead Meat. Seriously killer stuff, but bad pronunciations of mine aside, I would highly recommend you check out this Undergang album. So again, the album is Aldrig, livet by Undergang. This is released on Dark Descent Records. Saco Un Ojo. Definitely check this one out. And again, thank you to my good friend Kevin Losa for helping me out with the translations from Danish to English. I really appreciate all of your help. I'm sorry if I butchered your language, by the way. But as far as the score, 9 out of 10. Fantastic Undergang album, one of their best yet. So if you're looking forward to this album, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it, and we can go from there. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see you Monday with my last review of 2020. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Armijo out.